Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today, as you can see, we're clearly doing something a little different. Something I wanted to do at the beginning of last season, honestly. But since we didn't even start the channel until a couple weeks into last season, it felt redundant. So here we are today with what I'll be watching for the spring 2022 anime season. And I'm actually excited because from what I know, there are a lot of really good shows this year, a lot of really good continuations that I'm excited for, and I already see a couple just looking on it I'm extremely excited for. So let's get into it. Oh, and I will say this now. Just because we're getting into a new season does not mean the reviews of Ranking of Kings are over. Nah, we're going to finish that. That show's too good. Bochi is too freaking adorable, man, not to continue watching that show. So we're going to do that alongside these shows. So I'm going to have a busy couple months doing all this stuff, but we're going to get it done. We're going to have some fun, and let's just get right into it. All right. So, first things first. Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. Now, like I said, I wasn't around when Season 1 happened, but I definitely watched it and I definitely liked it. I'm very excited for this. It's only 13 episodes, too. That's what I heard. Because when Season 1 ended, they announced Seasons 2 and 3. Like, immediately after, which is almost unheard of. I can't think of another anime series that has done that, honestly. That has announced, like, 2 seasons of their show right after the first one ended. But it makes more sense if it's 13 episodes now. So I assume Season 3 will also be 13 episodes, which is whatever, you know. Season 1 was, I believe, like 24 or 25, so it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But let's get into the synopsis. Oh, if we can get over that. Naofumi Awatani, an ordinary college student, is summoned to another world as one of the 4 cardinal heroes, the Shield Hero. Despite false accusations and a series of misfortune, Naofumi joined forces with his dear companions Raftalia, Philo, and Melty to protect people from the waves of catastrophe. With his achievements and help from Queen Melromark, it's been actually a couple years since it came out. So forgive me if I'm butchering the names again, guys. Naofumi regains his honor and now owns a territory. He prepares to counter the next wave. However, it is said that the Spirit Tortoise, a monster that will bring forth an unprecedented disaster, has been resurrected in the country of Spirit Tortoise Kingdom. Weird name, but okay. East of Melromark. Upon a request from the queen to subdue the Spirit Tortoise, Naofumi sets off for the Spirit Tortoise Kingdom along with his new party member, Licia, which I do kind of remember her at the end of Season 1. I kind of do remember her a bit. She was that one girl that was crying and all that at the end, and he said, yeah, you can join our party. Okay. While the Allied forces gather... how do I pronounce that? Osthori, concubine of the king of the Spirit Tortoise Kingdom and regent of the country, appears before Naofumi. She informs Naofumi of a person who forcefully resurrected the Spirit Tortoise. Will Naofumi subdue the Spirit Tortoise and reach the mastermind? The Shield Hero stands up once again to protect the things dear to him. Very excited for this. Season 1 was very good. There was some controversy with Season 1, but there kind of is with a lot of series nowadays. So it is what it is. Now, 86. 86 just ended recently, actually. It's only even here because its last 2 episodes were delayed for so long. And guys, I watched Season 1. I loved it. It was one of my favorite anime that season when it came out. I have not seen Season 2 yet. Because I heard about all the production issues, so I deliberately did not watch Season 2 of 86 until everything was out. So, you guys let me know if you want me to cover 86, because I absolutely love this series. It's so good. And I'd love to cover it. But If there's no interest in it, I won't. It's that simple. So you guys let me know if you want that. Even if it's already over, it doesn't matter. Who cares? We're doing Ranking a King, so who cares if a series just ended or something and we're doing it now, you know? But Kaguya-sama. I am so excited for Kaguya-sama. I love this series, guys. I love this series. I think it is actually hilarious. I think it is adorable, and I am extremely excited for this. Arguably more excited for this than Shield Hero, which is crazy because I love Kaguya-sama. Every season this show comes out, I feel like it does kind of take over the community for a while because it's just good. It's entertaining. It's good. It's adorable. What more can you ask for? Ultra Romantic is the name of the third season. I like that. I like that. Let's read the synopsis. If I can get it up. There we go. That's what she said. Shuchin Academy, an elite school where the most gifted students flock to. It is also where the student council brought together Vice President Kaguya Shinomiya and President Miyuki Shiragane. While everyone expected a speedy courtship and agreed that the two geniuses would make the perfect couple, the pair, it seems, has too much pride to confess their true feelings for one another. That is an understatement, y'all. I know you guys have seen the show if you're reading this, you know. I just wanted to see if this added anything else. But what means shall I make the other confess? The two remain fully committed to devising a highly cerebral strategy in this cunning war of love. Will they take their relationship to the next level by the final day of Suichin Academy's cultural festival? Interesting. We'll have to see and find out, but very excited for this. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be great. And speaking of very excited and just through the roof for that, this is finally getting an anime because I'm super excited for this one. Spy X Family. It's a 2-core. Okay, so I imagine it's going to be 13 episodes or 12. It's going to be 13 and 13 or 12 and 12. But I'm so looking forward to this one. I've only heard amazing things about this. I have not read the manga for it yet. But that's only because I knew it was getting an anime, so I wanted to experience the anime first. Because I like doing that. Some people say, oh, I like reading the manga first, and then I like watching the anime if they make it. I like doing it the other way. I like watching the anime first, and then I like going to the source material. Because 9 out of 10 times, the source material is always better than the anime. So I feel like the anime is like a good starting point for people to get into series. And then if they really care about it, they go to the source material. That's how I think you should do it. Because the source material goes way more in-depth into the series, has way more detail and all that. And it's usually just better than the anime is. The anime is like a good springboard to get you into it. But let's read the synopsis, because, man, I'm so happy. We're finally getting it. Everyone has a part of themselves they cannot show to anyone else. At a time when all nations of the world were involved in a fierce war of information happening behind closed doors. Astina, that's a name. Like I said, I've kept myself away from this series, even though I know I'll love it. And I can't wait. So, Astina, okay, and Westalis, names, people, names. Astina and Westalis had been in a state of cold war against one another for decades. Oh boy. The Westalis Intelligence Service, Eastern Focus Division, WISE for short, I like that, sends their most talented spy, Twilight, on a top secret mission to investigate the movements of Donovan Desmond, the chairman of Astina's National Unity Party, who is threatening peace efforts between the two nations. Ooh. I knew it'd be a spy thriller at the same time. Their mission is known as Operation Strix. It consists of putting together a family in 1 week in order to infiltrate society gatherings organized by the elite school that Desmond's son attends. Twilight takes the identity of psychiatrist Lloyd Forger and starts looking for family members. But Anya, the daughter he adopts, turns out to have the ability to read people's minds. Uh-oh. Oh, my mouse is shitty, guys. I apologize for that. The ability to read people's minds, while his wife, Yor, is an assassin. Oh boy. With it being in each of their own interest to keep these facts hidden, they start living together while concealing their true identities from one another. This is like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing. I like that. I figured it'd be that by this cover, but world peace is now in the hands of this brand new family as they embark on an adventure full of surprises. Now, I've heard this show is adorable, but it also seems like it's going to be fairly serious, too. So, I'd love to see how they balance that, because I've literally only heard amazing things about Spy X Family. And I'm looking forward to it greatly. It's going to be very fun. Boruto, we don't care about that. Let's be real. Komi-san, Season 2. Now, I really liked Komi-san, and I know a lot of people did too. I thought it was adorable. I thought it was adorable, man. It's just such a wholesome series. And the fact that it's on Netflix too really makes it accessible to people. So if there's a series on here that you guys can check out, it's going to most likely be Komi-san. And I think you guys should check it out, honestly. If you're like, maybe you don't know much about anime and you just want to get into it and you don't want like a super over-the-top kind of series, well, I wouldn't say Komi-san's over-the-top, but it's a very adorable series that I would say is like a good gateway anime. In a way, a good starter anime to really get you into it. Komi-san is a great series. Now, with it being on Netflix, I'm not sure how they're going to send it out. Netflix kind of likes to hold things in prison for a while. Look at JoJo Stone Ocean, for instance. Like, you've heard nobody talk about Stone Ocean, even though JoJo's is... every time there's a new JoJo season, everyone goes crazy talking about JoJo's. But you notice how really no one's been talking about it? Because Netflix is holding that shit hostage, basically. They only released the first 13 episodes, and they haven't released the second half of it yet. And that, I feel like that really hurts the series. I don't think they can do that. I think with long series like that, they're like 24 episodes... they have to drop them at once. It ruins them. So, if I remember right, with what they did with Komi-san here, they did do it weekly, episodically. They did do it weekly. So, hopefully, fingers crossed for everyone, that they do that again this time. So, people don't have to wait months and months for the season to be out. I think they were a couple days behind when the episodes were released. But hey, that's better than a couple months, you know? So definitely give Komi-san a try. I feel like a lot of people will really like it. It's a very adorable series. So yeah, just give it a shot. I've seen this one. Everyone keeps saying she's going to be the new Marin for this season. Kawaii Deki Ja ni Shikimori-san. Yup. If I remember right, the English name for this show is Shikimori-san is not just a cutie. I've heard of this series, even before this. Even before seeing the previews. And people are going crazy already with it. So let's check it out right now. The ultimate heartthrob girlfriend appears. Naturally unlucky high school student Izumi's girlfriend is his classmate Shikimori. She has a beautiful smile and kind personality and always seems happy when she's with Izumi. She's a pretty, cute, and loving girlfriend, but when Izumi's in trouble, she transforms into a super cool heartthrob girlfriend. Oh god, it's gonna be one of these! Alright, it could be fun. It can definitely be fun. Yep, the fun lives of the cute and cool Shikimori, Izumi, and their good friends never end. This 1000% precious romantic comedy begins now. Well, just like Komi-san over here, I would assume it's going to be a fun series to watch, you know? It's most likely going to be like episodic and all that. But it should be a good time, so I'll definitely check it out. see how it is, It doesn't hurt, because you get surprised by series all the time. All the time, you'd be surprised. Like right now, for instance, Ranking of Kings. I didn't know if I would like that show, but since I started making videos on it, I really, really like it. I think it's a great series. So you got to give shows a shot. So I'm definitely going to watch this. At least the first couple episodes to see how it is. Now, this is crazy. Data Live 4. This is crazy. Talk about a series I never thought would get a 4th season. I didn't even think it'd get a 3rd season a couple years ago when it did, but it did. Now, personally, I like Data Live. I did not watch season 3, though. I'm not caught up or anything, but I have seen the first 2 seasons. I like this show. It's not a bad show. I feel like it gets more hate than it deserves. I feel like that's a lot of series, though. They just get more hate than they deserve for no reason. Data Live is not bad. This is season 4. Because I'm not caught up, I probably will not be doing videos on it, but I don't know. Maybe I should get caught up because I did like Data Live when it came out. And man, it's been around for 10 years, the anime. That's crazy. It came out in 2012, if I remember, and it's 2022 now, as crazy as that is. But man, season 4. That's wild, It must have a very big, it must be very popular in Japan to be getting all these seasons, And I can understand why. It's a good series. I like it. It's not as bad as people say it is. That's ridiculous. I want to get that out the way. So yeah, I might check that out for sure. But I got to catch up first. Oh, and here it looks like we're getting into good old isekai. Can't have too many of those, huh? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Let's be honest. This is going to be a guy that's reincarnated. He gets a bunch of bitches and all that, and he becomes really strong. Literally the first line. I'll try to pronounce it. Shijo Saikyo no Daimao Murabito Aini Tensisura. I probably butchered the hell out of that, but hey, we did it. All right, let's read the synopsis. The most powerful demon lord in history, Varvados, what a name already, felt that he had accomplished everything he could as a king because he was so alone due to how powerful he was. Yep. He longed for a much simpler life. A few millennia later, just a blink of an eye, no big deal. He is reborn as the villager Ard Meteor. All right, last name Meteor, check. But in the future where he was reborn, magical civilization has declined and magic itself has become weaker. Oh boy. I think isn't this like something with the strongest crest or something? I feel like I have heard of this series, like low level magician with the strongest crest or something. Crest I think is in the name. I think I've heard of this one, unless I'm getting it confused with another series, which can you blame me? They're all so similar. Arden rolls into the Academy of Magic with his childhood friend, Lirina? And no matter how much he tries not to stand out, he can't hide the fact that he's not ordinary. Oh boy. Power fantasy at its finest. He is consistently surrounded by people awestruck by him. Oh my lord. And many try to approach him. Meanwhile, the demons of the world who once struck fear into the hearts of the people have also gone into hiding. While the former demon lord is able to achieve the peaceful and mundane life he's always dreamed of, a heroic academy life fantasy filled with chaos is about to begin. Yeah, that is about as generic as we can get. Like, down to a T, that is as generic as we can get. I mean, yeah. All right, yet another isekai. I mean, I don't know. We'll check this one out. I doubt it'll be anything special, to be honest. This synopsis has been it feels like they can just copy and paste so many synopsises for these series, dude, onto another one. We could probably take these 3, These 3 series right here, we could probably take the same synopsis and just put them on all 3. And then people would be like, yeah, that works. I could see it. I don't know. Let's check it out. What's this one? It is by Silverlink, though. I like Silverlink as a studio. Oh, I did forget to mention what studios these were from. This was from Doga Kobo, which has done a lot of good series recently, actually. Geek Toys, if I remember right, I think is the studio that's always done Date Alive. Ulm is the studio that did season 1 for Komi. And I did forget to mention this because I thought it was such a big deal, and I'm mad I didn't mention it. Spy X Family is made by Wit Studio and Cloverworks. 2 banger studios that make amazing stuff. Wit in particular is just a incredible studio. Even more excited for this because of that. It's going to be amazing. Let's go up. And then Shield Hero, Cinema Citrus, and Doctor Movie. I'm not quite sure if they did the first seasons or not, but still looking forward to this. All right, let's get back in to that isekai schlop we get every season, baby. But I don't hate them, so I'm at least check them out. All right, our next one is Gaikotsu Kishisama Taidama Isekai Odi ka Ketchiu. What a name. Studio Kai and Hornet. I have not heard of those studios, but let's see what it's about at least. Can we copy and paste? Let's find out. When Ark wakes up, he discovers that he has been transported to another world in the body of a character he was playing in an MMO. Yep, Isekai checked off. Looking like a suit of armor on the outside and a skeleton on the inside, he is the Skeleton Knight. Now I'm getting Overlord vibes. Okay. If his identity is discovered, he could be mistaken for a monster and become a target. I could see that. Ark decides to spend his time as a mercenary so as to not attract attention to himself. However, he's not the kind of man who can stand idly by when he witnesses evil acts take place right before his eyes. Oh boy. This isekai fantasy series about the Skeleton Knight's unintentional quest to make the world a better place has arrived. I don't know. If this one ends up being maybe like a little more serious, maybe, but judging from this, I'm going to assume it's probably going to be a little more lighthearted. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it probably will be. So we'll see. We'll definitely see on this one. I'll at least watch an episode or 2. Will I make videos on it? That I don't know, but we will see. All right. Yusha Yamamasu. A name I can actually pronounce. Crazy. It's not 15 paragraphs. All right. Light novel yet again, so I can only assume by this cover this is another isekai. I know, we're all shocked that we get more of those. All right. After saving humanity from the despicable Demon King. Demon King. Check that off the list. Leo Demon Heart. All right, we're really on the nose with this one. Does not earn a hero standing. Instead, he is regarded with suspicion and hostility by those he fought to protect. Treated as a parith. Okay. With nowhere else to turn, exiled Leo seeks position in the army of the former nemesis. So he's like, hey, I know I took out your boss and all that, but hey, can I join the army? But the army is not what it once was before its defeat at Leo's hands. So to maintain his new position, Leo must whip the forces back into fighting shape. So he's just like, hey, I know I took out your leader, but I'm going to train you guys and make you guys better. What? I mean, this could be fun. I could see this one being kind of fun. And then eventually he's going to maybe oppose the kingdom again with them. That could be fun, It's a comedy, so I don't think it'll be too, serious or nothing, but I don't know. That one could be fun. We'll check that out. Now, this one, I've heard a lot of things about this one. This is the third season. This is the Bookworm Isekai one. I haven't seen any of it, but I've heard it's pretty good, honestly. Only 10 episodes, though. That kind of sucks, but the fact that this is getting a third season means that people really like it. And it must do well, you know? So it must be a good series, at least in some aspects. So maybe in the future, I might check this out. But as it stands, I haven't watched season 1 or 2, so we're going to have to skip for now. I've seen a trailer for this one, actually. Otomi game. Sekai no ma ki kibishiya saiki desu. Oh, it's a harem. Oh boy. It's going to be one of these, huh? Reincarnated in the first sentence. Oh, maybe this is not what I thought it was, actually. Office worker Leon is reincarnated into a dating sim video game. Oh boy. Where women reign supreme and only beautiful men have a seat at the table. But Leon has a secret weapon. He remembers everything in his past life, which includes a complete playthrough of the very game in which he is now trapped. Can Leon spark a revolution to change this new world order? So this is basically just, like, we've gotten a lot of these. This is basically just villainous, right? My life is a villainous. All routes lead to doom and all that. But instead of a female main character, it's just your typical male character that gets thrown into the game this time. Didn't we have like 4 different series like that recently, and now we're getting a male version of it finally? Well, it will be something, I'm sure. Man, it feels like it's just gonna be those shows, but hey, take out Catalina and put Leon in there. Oh boy, that'll be something. Like I said, maybe an episode or so, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that. Another harem. Okay. A lot of harem this season, huh? A lot. Kaiko no Linazuki. Shin-E Animation. Now, I've heard of this studio, but I don't know how many works they've done. Probably a good amount, but alright. Let's read the synopsis. Mixed up with another family's child as a baby, high school student Umino Nagi is finally meeting his biological parents. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a manga too. Okay, that's a change of pace. It's actually a manga. Were all these light novels, all of them? Yes, they were. Well, of course they were. Alright, but a manga. Alright. On the day of their meeting, he happens to encounter Amano Irika, a high school student at a prestigious and wealthy girls' school. At her request, he's half forced into pretending to be her boyfriend so she can avoid marrying her fiance. Oh boy. And then let me guess, before I even go down, it turns out they're his sisters. That'd be weird. That'd be weird, but I'm getting that feeling already. However, not only were they the babies who had been mixed up, they're also engaged to each other. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait a minute. He's half forced and pretending to be her wife so she can avoid marrying her fiance. However, not only were they the babies who had been mixed up, they're also engaged. Okay. The loving parents of both families officially recognize their engagement, and the couple begins living together. Oh, we got a love triangle going on. Nagi is in love with his classmate, Sigawa Hiro, and Irika is determined to rebel against her father, so the couple agrees not to get involved with each other. The mixed up and chaotic romantic comedy starts now. Well, yeah. It could be fun. It could definitely be fun, you know. A synopsis like that is kind of ridiculous. Super over the top, but those are the series I like. The more ridiculous they are, the more fun they'll probably be. So, I'll check this out. Hey, if I'm going to check out these shows, I'll check out this one at the very least, you know. Got to give everything a fair shot at least once. All right. Aharin-san wa Hikarina. I butchered the hell out of that probably, but let's read the synopsis. It is a manga Okay, comedy school shonen. Really? So are they teachers? They look like teachers. Okay, that could be fun. The story follows the indescribable daily. I probably butchered that too. Daily life of the short and quiet Rina Aharon and Raidu, who sits next to her in class. All right, so they're students. Aharon is not so good at gauging the distance between people or personal boundaries, and Ryadu initially sensed some distance between the two of them. Then one day, when Ryada picked up the eraser and Arahin had dropped, the distance between them suddenly became uncomfortably close. From way too distant to way too close, Arahan is simply unpredictable. Uh, Judging from the art style, it's definitely not going to take itself that seriously, which I think is a good thing. You know, this could be a cute little fun show. You never know. You never know. This could be fun. So, Felix Film, I have heard of them. So, I don't know. We'll check it out. It could be all right. Oh boy, another light novel, and it looks like another isekai. Maho Suki Raimaiki. I butchered that one for sure. But alright, a light novel. Tessica Productions. I do know them. They make some pretty good stuff. So let's read the synopsis. I can't remember. Who am I? What am I? Oh, what is his name? Savili. Or Savali. Savili. I think that one sounds better, but is a student at a magic academy who has no memories of anything before he joined the school. Oh boy, amnesia story. Not understanding why he's there, the time he spends at the academy feels hollow and empty. And since he doesn't know how to work hard, his grades are always the lowest in his year. Oh boy. But then all of a sudden he awakens this great power and becomes overpowered. Then one day, the school headmaster, Albus, I like that. A little Dumbledore, if you know what I mean. Albus orders Savili to participate in a dangerous special training. I want you to spread the use of magic in an area where they hold witch hunts. Oh, okay. Okay. It has only been a few years since the war between the church and the witches came to an end. The world has not yet fully accepted witches and their magic. This is the dawn of the age of the witch. This is a story of how a young man, a boy who is no one special, and his companions who all hold wounds in their hearts set out and end up finding themselves. All right. It could be okay. You know, it's like I said, it's kind of the same as the previous ones. It's not too different. Let's keep it a buck, but it could be good, you know? You got to give these shows a charm. I think the fantasy tag gets a lot of hate nowadays because of like isekai and all that. But there are some really good fantasy series out there. ReZero is an incredible series that I love to death. And it's a fantasy series, so you can't judge a book by its cover, you know? This could end up being really good. I don't know. It's a comedy, so it might not take itself too seriously, but I don't know. We will see. It could be good. A digital manga for the next one. Oh, I completely forgot. I love this series. It's the second season of Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. I remember this series. This one is so good. I forgot that was this season. I really liked this season. I really liked this show, season 1. It was really good. And it was a digital manga. That's right, because I couldn't find it afterwards. I was looking for it. I'm really excited for this show. Second season's called Heart. Okay. I really like this. I'm really looking forward to this one. I don't know if I'll do videos on it. Because with these romance kind of series, it's hard to make videos on them, you know? Because they're kind of like slice of lifey in a way. Not a lot happens. Even with my Dress Up Darling that I did recently, all those videos on, it was kind of hard to do some videos sometimes because not a lot happened. But I loved this series. I'm very excited for this one. I can't wait. There's a lot of romance this season. There's a lot of romance. We got Kaguya-sama. We got Spy X Family. We got Komi, which aren't necessarily romance series, but have a lot of romance elements in them. Kaguya-sama is a romance series, but I don't know. This is a romance too. We have a lot this season. Maybe My Dress Up Darling's rubbing off on these other companies. They're like, hey, maybe we can take a chance on these. But yes, this is one I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. Very excited for this one. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend this series to people. It's fun. It is a fun series. All right, let's go. Oh boy. Yet another isekai. Oh, I know this one. I've seen the trailer for this one. It looked ridiculous, but I kind of want to see it because Kowai Saiki Shifuko no Aitadi. Now, from the trailer I saw, this guy's like a freaking Power Ranger. And she's like the evil villain. And they end up falling in love with each other, apparently. He's literally like the Red Ranger, man. And she's like Rita Repulsa and all that. But then they're like, let's love each other. I don't know. This one seems fun. Let's read the synopsis. The series follows Fudo Aikawa. Wow, that was awful. Aikawa. I can't believe I butchered it that bad. Fudo Aikawa and Desumi Megahara, the leaders of heroic and villainous organizations, respectfully. Can their love survive their eternal battle where one wants world peace and the other world domination? I feel like this one's going to be fun. It's ecchi, too, really. That's interesting, but I feel like this show is going to be fun. You know, so far, I'm just seeing a lot of fun series. Nothing to take too seriously, but just some fun series. Ooh, I kind of like this one. I like the aesthetic of this one already. Ohm Studio again. Okay. Oh boy, I see JC Staff. But all right, let's read this one. And it's a manga. Okay. 25 episodes. This could be good. Summertime Render. Upon hearing of Ushiro's death, Shinpei returns to his hometown of Wakayama City in Hitogashima and reunites with his childhood friend's family. A funeral goes smoothly, but under the surface, something strange is brewing on the island. What mysteries await him on this secluded summer island? This one could be good. I think this one will definitely take itself seriously. Just from the aesthetic alone. I definitely do. Like, I'm going to check this one out. If it's really good, maybe I'll do some videos on it, you know? I like mystery shows, you know, as long as it's done well. Because some mysteries in anime are, like, really easy to figure out. Erased. But, you know, this one could be good. I want to check this out. And it's a manga, too. This is also a manga. I didn't mention that. Okay. We got to get some representation for manga. Shoki Shoujo no Virgin Road. What a name, okay? Light novel, JC Staff. That could go either really well or really bad. So let's see it. When interdimensional travelers from an otherworldly land known as Japan, oh boy, what a strange and marvelous place Japan is, appear, they often bring death and destruction. Damn. It's up to executioners like Menio to attack and exterminate the lost ones before they wreak havoc. When Menio encounters a beguiling lost one named Akira, it's bloody business as usual until Menio discovers Akira can cheat death. That is, even so, Menio has a job to do, and she is committed to her executioner's mission come hell or high water, provided her newly stirring feelings don't get in the way. Oh, isn't this the executioner and her way of life? Isn't that what this is? I've heard of, if that's what this is, I've heard of this series. I didn't know it was this season coming out. I think it is that. Okay. Maybe I'll check this out. I've heard some good things about it. I'll at least give it a shot, you know. Ooh, this is what I saw the trailer of. Okay. Tomodachi game. Game psychological. So, it's going to be a mind bend kind of series based on a manga. Okay. I did see the trailer for this, but let's read the synopsis anyway. High school student Kitagiri Yuichi has values who values friendship above all else, enjoys fulfilling life with his close friends Siwagiri Shiho, Makasa Tenji, Shibi Makoto, and Kokorogi Yutori, my bad. However, after a particular incident, they're dragged into a debt repayment game. Oh boy. It's going to be one of these series. Okay. The only way to beat the Tomodachi game is to not doubt their friends. Yes, to not doubt their friends bound together by solid friendships. The game should have been easy, but will they trust or betray their precious friends? The true nature of humanity is exposed in the ultimate psychological game. Oh boy, and just judging from these faces, I don't think everyone's on the up and up. I know who to thunk it, right? But, okay, this could be good. These kind of shows go two ways. They're either pretty good or they are horrible train wrecks and are just, like, bad. And we've had some bad ones in the past couple years, so I'll check this out to see how it is. I really like psychological series, but I don't know. I got to give this a shot for sure. Oh, 4 Coma, comedy slice of life, 4 Coma, Machikito, Missouri, 2 Chrome, or 2 Comb. Okay, let's at least read the synopsis. I don't know if this is for me, but since waking up one day with powers of the Dark Clan, oh boy, protagonist Shimiko continues her fight to break free of this evil spell. Shimiko forms an alliance with her rival, magical Momo, to resolve the mystery of another magical girl who's disappeared from the town. New members, Dark Clan appears, but nah, I don't think I'm gonna check this one out. That's definitely not my thing. Kono, so yeah, we're gonna skip this one. JC Staff though again. Yeah, okay. Jumando. I've never heard of this studio. Kono Healer Mendokusi. All right. It's digital manga again. Okay. All right, very short synopsis. A fantasy and adventure comedy starting Carla, a dark elf cleric who invested too much in her insulting skills. And Alvin, a swordsman who has to put up with her antics. This could be fun. It could be a fun series, you know. Nothing too serious. It could be fun. We'll check it out. Dragon Quest Die. No. Skip. Not me. Not for me. Oh boy. Baro no Soretsu. Based on a manga. Action, drama, historical, shoujo. Supernatural. JC Staff again. You got a lot of stuff going on, JC Staff. Alright. It's a manga. Okay. Let's at least read the synopsis, you know? I think shoujo gets a bad rep, so let's read this. It could be really good. Richard, the ambitious third son of the House of York, believes he is cursed, damned from birth to eternal darkness. But is it truly fate that sets him on the path of personal destruction, or his own tormented longings? Oh boy. Based on an early draft of Shakespeare's Richard III, this dark fantasy finds the man who could be king standing between worlds, between classes, between good and evil. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was going to say, I just saw that. Began winter 2022, so is this carrying over? Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Never mind me, guys. Don't worry about it. This is also winter 2022, so we're going to skip that. I'm blind, apparently, guys. Don't worry about me. Okay. Oh, music. I I don't love music series. Heroine, Toramano, Kirawari, Heroine no Naishiro no Oshigato. What a name. Les Douce. I love that studio name. Yo, man, I have to Les Douce. I mean, let's read the synopsis, you know? Some music series are pretty good. Hiyori left her hometown to pursue her passion, track and field, by enrolling in Tokyo's Sakuragaiko High School looking for a part-time job in Tokyo. She ended up working as an apprentice manager for her classmate and Lip X Lip members Yujiro Somiya and Izo Shabaski. Oh boy. Mouse, don't go crazy on me. Come on, Mouse. Come on. You're fighting me here. You must not want me to watch this series. Lip members. Okay, the story revolves around the coming of age of Hiyori as she juggles school, extracurricular life, and managing the lip as they shine on stage. So I imagine this is just like an idol series, right? This is like a real like life group that they gave an anime, and this is their show. You know, not for me, but hey, man, to each their own. Oh, this does not look like I'll like it either. Konoichi Subaka no Mune no Uchi. Cloverworks. I mean, I like Cloverworks, but based on a manga, this cover is not my thing at all, but let's at least read the synopsis. Deep in the remote mountains, a group of Konoichi, yes, female ninjas, have lived. A name of the group is the Akane clan. A unique Konoichi are divided into several teams and they polish their skills through friendly rivalry. And the Akane clan has an ironclad rule that must not be broken. No contact with men. Oh boy. Tsubaki, an apprentice Konoichi, is the leader of the Akane clan's dog team. Ooh. And master of ninjutsu, and even the leader of the clan recognizes. She is the most trusted person in the group. However, there is one thing that Tsubaki cannot stop thinking about. It's men she has never seen or touched before. Jesus. Okay. I want to meet him once. The more she thinks about it, the more the tingling in her chest would not stop. What should I do with this feeling? I don't know, man. This one ain't for me. This cover is definitely not for me. This is probably going to be a skip. Now, Black Rock Shooter Fall Dawn. Bybury Animation Studio. I've heard of them. I've heard of Black Rock Shooter, too, before. So, is this like a continuation? Let's read the synopsis. It is the year 2062. 2 decades. It's other, by the way. They don't say what it's from. Okay. 2 decades after the defeat of a massive workforce automation project. However, Artemis, the artificial intelligence that formed the core of that project, decided to attack humanity, and the resulting war laid waste to Earth. A girl, Empress, what a name, wakes up in a base's underground research institute. She is one of the surviving guardians of humanity. However, she has no memories of what came before. All she knows is what a colonel in the peace-building force tells her. Artemis is constructing an orbital elevator to link the moon and Earth. That sounds kind of interesting. An Empress is ordered to destroy the orbital elevator before its completion. If the elevator is completed, a massive number of giant mechanized forces being built on the moon will descend upon Earth. However, standing in her way are dead Master and Strength, who should be allies of Empress, as well as the unnamed forces that are pawns of Artemis, the Smileys of the educational institution, cult, and more. Empress advances in the orbital elevator with the colonel and others. What awaits them there? Okay, this seems interesting, honestly. This seems like an interesting watch, you know? I might check this one out. It could be pretty good. You know, we'll definitely give it a shot. Pokemon, we're going to skip that, obviously. Conan, Detective Conan is still going on. Crazy. Crazy. So many years this series has been going on. Ayoshi Sign In Sports. Production IG. Pretty good, honestly. Based on a manga. It looks like a soccer series. Uh, Not really my thing, but I don't know. I don't even want to read the synopsis, to be honest. I don't really like sports series like that. They're kind of one-dimensional in a way, so we'll skip. If it's good, you guys let me know. Magi Record, Maho Shoujo. Oh, another Madoka Magica. Okay. Based on a game, 4 episodes, no synopsis. This could be really good or really bad yet again, so we'll just have to see. Shaft, though. I like Shaft. Shaft's a good studio. Alright, let's go to the next one. RPG Fudorusen, or Fudo-san. Comedy fantasy slice of life. Dago Koba again. Okay. 4-koma manga. Oh boy. So is it going to be short form? The story begins 15 years after the Demon King was defeated and the world has become peaceful. Kotone, who graduated from school and became a magician, inquired the kingdom-affiliated RPG real estate in order to find a new home. In reality, RPG real estate was Kotone's place of employment, and together with Fa, a demi-human, the priest Rufura, and the soldier Raikuri, they help support the searches of new homes for the customers with various circumstances. I don't know. I don't know on this one. All I could say is I could check it out because it's not feeling like my thing. But you never know until you check something out. So we'll see. Cyan and then Slice of Life. Diamond. Okay. Encourage Films. I've never heard of them. It's a manga. Let's check it out. Nagamu Irino returns to his Kyoto home for the first time in 10 years when his father is hospitalized. Nagumo is eager to take over Ryokushiro, the family's Japanese sweet shop, but he's instead asked to be a father figure to Itsuki Yukihiro, the girl everyone calls the successor. Oh. Well, that's kind of messed up. But, okay. This one could be good. You know, this one could have some... It's cyan and slice of life, but it could have some drama in it. You never know. It could be good. So, I'll keep that on the back burner. Ikitosen! They're bringing back Ikitosen. That's funny. I've never watched it, but I've known about this series for so many years, man. Ikitosen. They're bringing it back. All right. Now, this one is crazy. Shenmue the animation. I can't believe they're giving Shenmue an anime, man. If you don't know, Shenmue is, like it says here, it's a game. And it's a pretty well-known game, too. I'm not even going to read the synopsis, because I already know the synopsis, but... I don't know. Judging by the art style, it looks 3D. That could be very bad. But... I don't know. We might check this out. Because Shenmue 3 was not that great, to be honest. So we'll maybe check this out. Build Divided, Code White, fantasy game, original, second season. So we're skipping. I didn't see the first. Kingdom, 4th season. I know we're skipping ahead, but Kingdom. A lot of people love Kingdom. I heard it's a great series. One of these days, I will definitely get around to reading the manga. But for now, since this is the 4th season, we got to skip. Because I'm not caught up. Love All Play, School Shonen Sports, based on a novel. Okay. Nippon Animation and Ulm again. Okay. Ryo Mizushima is offered admission to a prestigious badminton. I don't care about badminton, so we're skipping. Q. The tags are to be announced. Okay. Based on a game, winter 2022. It doesn't look like my thing. Voice acting. That's cool. If you want to get into the business, that is cool. but not for me, so we're skipping for sure. Danceler. Uh, Drama Cyan. Manga. Mappa. Okay, I like Mappa. Dinosaur Noble, a ballet dancer qualified to dance the role of the prince. Second year junior high school student Junpei Maro was fascinated with ballet as a boy, but gave up on dancing after his father's death, as he had to become a man. A man. However, one day, a beautiful transfer student named Godi Miyako appears before him. Miyako takes notice in Junpei's love of ballet and invites him to dance with her, along with Miyako's cousin Mori Ryo. He begins his career as a full-fledged ballet dancer with the aim of becoming the world's best dancer, the danseur noble. Only those who have sacrificed everything are permitted to stand at the beautiful and harsh world of classical ballet. What will be the fate of the total beginner like Junpei? Okay. This could be good, honestly. This could be really good. Like, I don't know if you guys remember from years ago a series called Welcome to the Ballroom. Or was it Welcome to the Ballroom? Something like that. But it was another dance show, and that one was pretty good. So this one could be quite good, honestly. I might check this one out. Shikimori-san, we're skipping that. Skipping that for sure. No, don't care. Jockey racing and don't care. Paprika, Komiya, Fate and Reincarnation, manga, PA Works, okay. Deliver brilliant military strategists coming from warring. Seems historical. I'm good. Birdie Wing, no. Digimon Ghost Game, I'm good. Fantasy, based on a book. So Yozuki is a second-year high school student who cannot find anything she wants to do, and her parents always tell her, study, study. What appears in front of Yuki is so many worries. A fairy named Blue-Kun, okay? There reveals various lessons from him, and while making the people around her happy, she finds hints that will lead closer to her dream. I'm good. I'm good on that one. Just on the cover, this looks like a Detective Conan spinoff. Okay, that could be good if you like that. But skip for me. Music, original, skip. Onipan airs on weekdays after this. Kids show, I'm good. Skip. With studio though, so good studio. Fourth season. Wow. Skip for me. Skip. Definitely skip. All these at the bottom are skip. God, I can't believe this show is still going on. That's so crazy. Shin-chan. Such a good show. But skip. Skip. Alright. I think we have about everything that we're going to check out this season. Yeah, it's looking like it. You know, I'm not seeing anything else that's really sticking out at me. There usually isn't anything towards the bottom like this. But, yeah, I think that's it. All right, so tell me what you guys are looking forward to this season. Now, for sure, I'm looking forward to Shield Hero. Right here. I'm looking forward to Kaguya, Spy X Family, Komi. I definitely want to check this show out. It looks fun. We'll check these out at the very least, see how they are, but they're probably not going to be anything spectacular or anything like that. They're usually not. And definitely Science Fell in Love. I love this series. Definitely doing this one. Might do videos on this. We'll see. This one could end up being the sleeper of the season, summertime render. It could be very fun. Very good, honestly, depending on how they do it. And I think this show could just be fun. You know, this could be fun, just over-the-top stuff. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you feel about this. And, yeah, I think that's all I'll be checking out this season, you know. And we're going to be finished Ranking of Kings, too. So, we got a full plate ahead of us. So, tell me in the comments what you guys are excited for. And yeah, until next time, I hope you all have a great day, week, month, and year. And deuces, and have a great day.